Hey everybody, Squirrel Dev here, back here again. Today I want to share some exciting news with the Liberator DX2 server. I'm First off, I'm decided that I am going to rename the server, the app, and the upcoming patcher that I am planning on creating as a set called Liberated. So Liberated Server, Liberated Patcher, and Liberated App. Do note that the GitHub will still remain the same until the server is finished. And after the server is finished, I will push it to a new GitHub where the only changes will be bug fixes or for upcoming releases. Another thing that I need to update you guys on is I finally made an automated system to grab all the battle data and all the drama data from the official server. This is part in thanks to Luke FZ. You might remember that I mentioned him last time. He's the one who helped me, who effectively told me exactly what the DX2 app uses for encryption and decryption, and he provided me the code in Python. Of course, I just plugged it into ChatGPT and converted it to JavaScript. And so at that point, I could decrypt, but for some reason, I couldn't find the encryption key. Or when I did, I couldn't find out. It kept saying that the session has timed out. Well, that's what these two variables are for in the grab.json.js. SID or session ID and EK or encryption key. These two change every single time you log in. These will be different. And if you close the game or log in again, these two variables will not update or will not be valid anymore. So you have to go in here and change it every single time. These are just from the last time I ran this tool. So a bit about what it does here is, of course, it uses all these FS, encrypt, and all that, and it makes an Axios instance. Axios is just effectively how the thing connects to the server. It's the same thing I use with my scraper over here. So, and then it allows you to set cookies. And these cookies, the only cookie it needs to set is the JSession ID, which is the SID value in the login JSON. And you usually can get this from a running instance of the game. That's the recommended way to do it. And you can get that, via MITM web or MITM proxy, whether you prefer web-based or terminal-based. And I made a little wait function. It was just pretty simple. This function adds random wait times to the scraper, so that way it doesn't accidentally DDoS the, or not DDoS, accidentally DOS the official server. So yeah, I don't want to end up crashing this official server, so that's why I made this little wait function here. And then a retry function that I'm going to convert into just the full download function to reuse. But the reason I created this was because every single time I run the JSON scraper, it doesn't. Sometimes it will fail to fetch things. And so what this does is effectively, if the res code, which is the response code, is not equal to 0, which means success. So, in other words, if the response code is not successful, then it will retry it and it'll just recall its own function again until it's successful, and then it'll exit out. And then here I created an async function. Main, obviously, is the main function. And in here I have two major arrays. The quest IDs, which I scraped from the map data as well as the drama array, which I scraped from the replay data. When you go into the game, there's a replay story function on the map. If you click that, dramas will pop up. Now, I've also created two empty arrays, URL array drama and URL array battle. These come relevant later. For making the drama URLs, it encodes the drama to get, which is a path. As you see, it has slashes. It uses URI encoding, and then for some strange reason, I had to do it again here because it would forget to replace the slashes with %2fs. So I just do both of these to be safe. And then has the decrypted string to be lang equals 1, English, path equals the encoded URL, which is effectively the drama to grab, and tm equals 8. Tm can be any random integer. And then it passes that into the decryption with the decrypted string and the EK, which is the cookie, the encryption key from earlier. It then passes that through the encryption, and then it pushes, and then puts the result at the end of this string here, has the param, and then it pushes that into the drama array. It then logs that it pushed it, and then it fetches those drama arrays. And again, if it's invalid, it will retry. So that's effectively what that does. Then it does the same thing for battles. DEC0, basically same thing. 0, 1, 2, and 3. 0 is the battle entry. 1 and 2 are battle next, and 3 is battle result. Now, unfortunately, as of the making of this video, I have no idea how to do battle result, but I can always log those, and it'll be a bit more work, and plus I can also generate them on my end as well. So there's no need for that, pretty much. And besides the battle entry, which is required for every single battle, the battle next, sometimes it varies as well. Some battles have 1 wave, some battles have 2 waves, some battles have 3 waves. And so we want, I have to find out how many waves the battle has, and I can do that with effectively a modified version of the same logic that I used to determine if the response code is 0, since the number of waves in the battle is in battle entry. Now, the rest of the code is commented out because I'm just not really updating it yet. And also, the main server will actively prevent you from viewing the battle entry JSONs if you haven't unlocked it in the app. So, you actually have to go and finish the campaign in the app and effectively finish every single quest that you can get. And then, and only then, will I update the battle part of the code to grab everything. Now, I did grab a few things in the JSON here, both the dramas and battles. In the battles, I have like up to the 6th battle. I can't remember if this is the 6th or 7th battle. I actually think it's the 7th battle. On normal difficulties. And for the dramas, I have everything with the exception of all the tutorials. I've recently found out how to grab the tutorials. I just haven't updated the code to do that yet. So that will be my next update for this code. Other than that, I've just been doing some cleanup, and I haven't really implemented any more endpoints. I want to grab everything from the official server first before implementing the rest of the endpoints. As of the making of this video, the bug that happens whenever you end a battle is also there, so the game itself will crash once you end a battle. But when the battle is recorded as finished when you end it on the server side, so you have to relaunch the app. And of course, there's that pesky party bug as well, where it will show of you not having any parties or demons until you go into home, party, and then tap your basically your main summoner, any one of the summoners, and then your demons will pop up, and then you can go to the map and do a quest, and you have to do this every single time. And it's not so much game breaking as it is annoying, and I want to fix that too. Um, Other than that, that's actually pretty much it. So I've added, the thing in the README as well about it. I've done some major cleanup on Devil Tools and all that. I still have to clean up the rest of the server as well. Um, but yeah, that's pretty much all there is. So that's it for this little update. And I hope to see you guys again. So this is Squirrel Dev signing out.